He told me to quit my job because my hours don't fit his life. For context, I work in healthcare and my shifts are 12 hours, 2/3 shifts a week. I have worked these shifts as long as I've been with him, which is 3+ years, and up until now have never really been a problem. He also works 9/5 mon-free. Recently, he has been on my case about reducing my hours to a regular 9/5 shift and telling me that if my company can't adjust my schedule, then I must look for another job because he needs me to be home at a decent time. His reasoning for him needing me home at a normal time is that he has to wait until I get home to have dinner, that when I'm not home, the dog doesn't get walked till late, therefore I'm neglecting the dog and him being annoyed that I have to leave again to walk the dog. Our dog gets walked twice a day by me, and if I'm at work, gets a visit during the day for a toilet break and snack before my partner gets home at 5. And it's also not fair that he has to sit around bored waiting for me to come home, so I need to make a change, because if not, he won't be staying and putting up with it. I have tried explaining that it's only a few evenings a week that I'm not here. I've prepped dinners so that all he has to do is cook them and told him I'm happy to reheat mine when I'm home, but he can't be arsed, and I inevitably end up cooking for us when I get home. I've suggested he can take the dog for a nice walk before I finish, if he is that bored, therefore meaning I can spend more time with him, but he won't do it because your dog's not trained in pulls. But he hasn't walked the dog in forever and won't accept he doesn't pull anymore. I feel like I'm offering solutions to his predicament, but am met with excuses. I told him if he helps me, it ends up helping him. This is just one issue of many he has at the minute. He is becoming completely overwhelming with his ADHD that he isn't taking anything for and refuses to go to the doctors about it. He puts time schedules on everything, on himself just as much as me, and if something isn't done by a certain time, then his mood is just dreadful, and I'm pretty sure he has some sort of OCD because God forbid anything gets left laying around. I find work to be a distraction from my home and personal life at the minute, as my family are going through some difficult situations, and with me having to deal with my partner on top, I am really reluctant to reduce my hours. On one hand, I'm tempted to try and change them to stop him complaining, even if it means I lose money this way. But on the other hand, I'm like, fuck him. If he wants to break up with over a few hours of work, then he can leave, and the whole situation is seriously draining me. I can't figure out if he's just being controlling or whether he does just want me home to be together. What should I do, and how can I cope with his current fixation?